ang pagdami sa iba't ibang mga sikta at kulto ngayong panahong ito. 2 Corinto Kapitulo 11, versikulo 12 hanggang 15 ay bahagi sa espiritual na digmaan upang ang tao nakaanib na sa tunay na iglesyang tatag ng ating Panginoon Jesucristo, San Mateo 24:24 hanggang 25, lalo na kung wala siyang pundasyon sa kaniyang pananampalataya, siguradong tangay siya at mailayo sa mga sakramento at sa sacramentals at sa mga santo at sa mahal na Birhen Maria. Ayon kay Father Jose Francisco Siqueira,
so nakikita natin ngayon yung labanan ay nakasentro dito, and therefore we know that there is something that is about to occur. This will be the last battle between the church and the anti-church. The latter days, alam natin that there will be a lot of false, we may say, teachings, deceptions, false signs and wonders. So know your catechism. Then you will know what is true and what is not true.
Yun. Dapat talaga alam natin ang ating pananampalataya, alam natin ang katekismo para malaman natin ano ang tama, ano ang mali. Dahil dami nang kumakalat na yon na fake news, mga kapatid. Ang canon law natin, Canon 229, lay people have the duty and the right to acquire the knowledge of Christian teachings so that they may be able to live according to these teachings, to proclaim it, and if necessary, to defend it. Meron bang necessity na idipinsa natin ang ating pananampalataya? Napakalinaw po yan sa Acts and Decrees of Second Plenary Council of the Philippines, page 81, paragraph 222. We must today be willing and able to defend our teachings in public fora, and we need to equip the faithful so that they can defend their faith. Parish priests must encourage and support the training of the lay Catholic faith defenders.